Hey guys, welcome back to Ash Nash Vlogs.
Today we have a special episode where unfortunately I brought this on myself, but now you will see a little bit of my cooking skills.
So we are planning to do a couple challenge today, which is going to be a cooking challenge. So we have basically given each other a £15 budget to buy anything we want for maybe one or two dishes, and yeah, we're just going to cook and we'll see who wins. Maybe you guys can be the judge, but we're going to be the tasters. So yeah, what did you get? So we went to the gym first in the afternoon, and we went to the grocery. So I'm going to insert the clips here. I got a couple of things, he got a couple of things. I don't know what he's going to cook. He's kind of guessed what I'm going to cook. I think you guys will also guess it if I'm just going to...
So basic.
Listen, it's going to be tasty.
Could be.
Yeah, so...
But she's not challenged herself. She didn't want to fail.
I mean, the challenge is to cook under £15.
Yeah,
and it has to be
there's
tasty.
so much options for that.
Yeah, sometimes he gets really complicated and somehow ruins a dish, but also sometimes it gets...
I either will go really successful today or I'll crash and burn.
Exactly.
You will find out.
Versus I'm playing it safe and I know it will go well.
So she's basically hoping I crash and burn is basically what she's saying, because or else she has no chance.
It's a challenge! Anyway, I've never cooked the dish that I'm about to cook anyway, so it is a challenge for me as well, to be honest.
She's following a recipe. I'm using no
I'm
recipes.
not following a recipe this time.
Did you look at a recipe online before purchasing these things?
No.
Oh no?
No.
No? See, liar.
Guys, we're gonna get going. How much did you spend?
13 quid.
How much did I spend?
10 quid.
So I'm winning there already, by the way. And I have more ingredients. So
That's because it's so basic.
we're gonna get going and we'll see you guys while cooking. I'm gonna start first because he ends up making the kitchen a bomb site, so I think I should be the one cooking first, and then I'll put everything in the oven and let him get going. I think that's a good plan.
Maybe. Let's see.
So plans have changed that I would start. He's marinating his tuna.
Very simple.
What are the rules of this challenge?
Ingredients that you bought, and the whole pantry is available to you within reason. So you can, for example, take chicken out of the freezer, but everything else can be done.
What do you mean you can't take chicken out of the freezer?
That's within the budget. Or else that's new meat.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to use a cooked...
Cheater.
I'm planning to use a cooked...
Who made that meal? It was Amma.
Cooked frozen...
So my mum made this actual item. So she's basically half a meal is actually already made. She might as well have got ready-made recipe here. And then added stuff. Cheat.
The rule is you can use anything that is already there in the house. So that is in the house and I'm going to use it.
Main 3 items: crab, tuna, large surimi tails.
So basically I was saying that I'm using the chicken mince. It's a mix prepared by Achu's mom, which she usually gives it to us and freezes it for us. So I'm going to use that for my dish. I also offered Achu to not even use the mince and maybe have a completely vegetarian dish from my side, but he said no, he wants the mince, so he has to dig it out from the freezer for me to use now. So yeah, I'm not a cheater.
Alright, let's go put the vegetarian. And when the quality is reduced, I will.
It'll be nicer with the chicken mince, so I'm gonna keep to that.
So.
I'm gonna keep to that. And there's this guy searching the entire house for sesame seeds. I've been helping him find everything. So basically he's giving you a kitchen to find the sesame.
He is already trying to sabotage.
So Achu's done marinating and my plan is to get going with a little snack that I've thought of doing. Super simple, no cooking involved, just a bit of chopping. My plan is all about quick and simple and tasty, okay? So to start off, I'm thinking of cutting some avocados, which again, I don't usually get avocados, but I know it's really yummy, and I'm planning to incorporate it more and more into our diet. So this is part one of it, and I've been thinking of making something for a really long time. So just making some really quick guacamole. Oh! It's there. Making some quick guacamole. We'll see how it goes because I have no idea how to cut this, but I have seen it online plenty of times. I think you first start by making a cut like this, and then, ooh, yeah, I was right. That's worked out perfectly, and then you take it like that. Ooh. I think that was enough. Maybe I'll keep this aside. So we're done with the avocado. Next up, we need some tomatoes. I'm taking, I think one should be enough for now. We need some onions. You roll your lemon before you cut it, you get way more juices out of it. So mix in some of these. Some salt. Next up, with the same chopped onions and tomatoes, I am going to use that for another dish. I just chopped up some coriander for this, and I've also added some into the guacamole mix. I also added some green chilies to this so that there's a kick. Just adding in some more coriander because we like coriander, so it'll be a nice mix. Next thing we need for this is some jalapenos. So I got some jalapenos, sliced jalapenos from Sainsbury's when we went to get groceries. Meanwhile, I'm also going to put some salt into this so that the juices come out from the onion. Mix it up. Right, I'm gonna chop up some jalapenos now and put them into that. This is all drained. As usual, Achu's gone the fancy way. I have no idea what he's doing. Let's see. So he's prepped some.
Because I don't have sesame seeds, I've taken pistachio nuts and crushed them with some chilies and some spices for the coating instead.
Using pistachio.
Yes.
Fancy.
Roasted pistachios.
Look at that. Are you gonna give us an idea of what you're making?
No, you'll see it all come together. There's 3 components to it.
And then on my side, I've done the guac, I've done the pico de gallo. So you know how I said mom makes this chicken mince mix for us? This is the one. So I'm going to defrost it. And we'll see how to proceed. I haven't really planned too much of how to proceed, but I think it should be pretty easy once this comes together, I guess. Right, while that's defrosting, I'm going to prep the bell peppers. I don't have a lot of variety, so I'm just going to keep to red and green, greenish yellow. I thought I picked up a mix of colors, but it's not, so I'm going to wash this. You take the top off, and then I'm going to take the seeds out as well. Okay, so I've defrosted the chicken. I've prepped the peppers, and now I'm going to put them together. I've finished my prep. The only issue with my thing is that this is a huge baking tray. This is the cheese I use. It's a 4 cheese mix, which we really like usually for our wraps and stuff. So I just use that. And my other stuff is ready there already. Meanwhile, he is prepping his stuff. He's ready to go. I have just switched on the oven and I will preheat it for 2 more minutes and then get going. I have never seen anyone do this to a sausage before.
I can't take credit for this one. I saw this as an Instagram recipe and I thought it would be a good bit for my dish I'm making. As you might have noticed, I've got rid of one of my ingredients.
He got rid of the prawns because it was cooked, so I thought it was cheating, so he got rid of it.
So now almost done. I basically tried to do a little bit of prep in the background. Sorry I didn't include you, but I thought before I get into the heavy bit of cooking, I'll give you an overview. So, starting with, I have this grounded pistachio with some chili and ginger. Amu, do you want to try it? Just to show the taste. That is just to replace. How does that taste? It's
Spicy.
with the chili and then
Spicy.
Yes, good.
Nice.
That's the key. Because with tuna, it's such a delicate meat. The tuna is just being with a bit of soya sauce, some salt, pepper, and what I call the Tejuan sauce seasoning. And it's just as simple as that because the key here is we're going to lightly fry it and then we're going to batter it with 2 batters just to give an outside sear. Similarly, crab meat, again just very delicately, just some salt, some pepper, and some chili flakes for now, but you're going to see I'm going to add a few ingredients. The key thing to be aware of is you always want to add lime, but don't add lime till you're cooking because the lime will start cooking the meat here.
Why?
Because of the acidity. And then you've got a few vegetables I'm going to air fry, and then there's going to be some skin on the sausages here that I'm going to also air fry, and that's going to come out really nicely hopefully. This sausage here is just a little snack because I don't like wasting food. So let's get started. So to begin with, I'm going to start the air fryer and let it heat up.
I've had to pause my peppers because he's not ready, so we wanted to eat together. So yeah, that's on pause, but it will start cooking again.
So simple, we're just going to start with a low heat for both of these pans. One's for my sauce, one's for this. But while it heats up, what I really do want to do is mix in both rocket leaves and coriander into my crab. Some veg just to crisp it up very quickly. Bit of cheating here, I suppose, with the air fryer. And I'm going to start by heating up my pans. And this is the hard bit because essentially I'm going to have to multitask a little bit. We're going to start making our sauce. Dollop of mustard, A bit of olive oil to start with, just so that the mustard doesn't stick. A dollop of the mustard. A dash of white wine. And I'm going to just start with some milk as a base. I'm adding very little sauce because you only need very little sauce for this dish. To add to this is just a little bit of lemongrass. I'm going to just peel a little bit of the lemongrass. And what I'm going to do initially is just crush it with my hands this time. And I'm just going to put that gently in to cook and reduce. I'm going to put a little bit of the red chilies I've cut as well, just into the sauce, just to add that flavor profile that I want. I'm going to let that cook in the background just now. Need to give it a sear, nothing more, so high heat, just give it a sear. You can see it immediately colours on all the sides because you don't want the tuna to be overcooked. Once again, a nice little sear. Off it goes. I'll do this whole batch very quickly.
Sausages are also ready. So got a nice little spread here. This is all that Achu made. Do you want to explain?
It's tuna, crab meat, bit of sausage, red chilies, onion that's been fried up with a bit of honey added on. That's it. And then there's a sauce that will be poured on top.
And I've got some Mexican going on here. I've got stuffed peppers. I've got some salsa with some tortillas. And I've got pico de gallo and some guacamole to dip. Simple, but really nice.
Try first before me. I'm gonna pour a little bit of sauce for her, just to get everything in there. If she wants more sauce, I can give it later. I'm gonna keep.
It does look good though. Can you see it? It's really nice. Looks pretty. So I'm not a huge fan of tuna.
She does. She just doesn't remember having tuna. That's the thing.
I was surprised he picked it up, but we'll see. Do I have to like?
Yes, with the crab, everything, please. There you go. You still hate tuna?
It's spicy. It's melting in your mouth.
As it should be.
Oh, is this mine completely? Yeah. Okay. It's really nice. Like, look how he's done sausage strips. Oh, I should have taken a picture of this.
It's nice and crunchy, no? Pretty cool.
Hold on. Keep this aside for a while. And we're gonna try the little snacks.
I'm very confident I'm winning.
I mean, this is just a regular store-bought thing. I didn't make it, so.
Yeah. So salsa was completely made by the store. The chips was completely made by the store. Let's now try, recommend Sainsbury's salsa and chips.
It's good.
Good. Now, hard work. Let's try that. Because some people like it very smooth, some people like it chunky. This is in between.
No, it's smooth. I tried to make it as smooth as possible.
Okay, so slightly chunky, but it's still very smooth. Needs a bit of salt though. No? That's what I'm really looking forward to, because she usually nails this.
I've never made it. It's just a regular.
But you do a salad version of this, like
Yeah.
Indian style. That's really good. So, to your main challenge, the stuffed peppers.
I think that's gone incredibly wrong. But you take the big one.
No,
Because that's the one sitting.
I'll take this
No,
one.
take that one then.
You've gone for a top layer of cheese, but the chicken mince in. Interesting. Did you coat the pepper anyway?
Nope.
First question. Pepper cooked?
You don't need to cook pepper.
It was a trick question. Pepper's cooked perfectly. Goes well. Nice and homely. Again, seasoning slightly low.
It's missing some sauce, I think.
Yeah, I think what you could have done is see the pepper. You could have put cream cheese around the outside of the thing, then did the stuffing, then the cheese there. Then they would have been oozing with goodness. Okay, I'll let her decide the winner.
I think you all know who the winner is, so I'm not gonna say anything else.
No,
but
need it. Who's the winner?
I win in the grocery trip, and you win in the cooking, whatever.
So my prize?
So we're gonna finish eating and chill for the rest of the night. But hope you guys like this video, and if you did, please subscribe to our channel, and we will come back with more couple challenges like this, and I will make sure that I'm the winner next time for sure.
She's still hoping I mess up. Will she try to be more ambitious?
I did tell you guys in our first vlog when I came back to YouTube that he's the cook of the house and he does.
No, she makes some banging food. It's just she didn't try hard enough today.
I'm not creative as him in cooking.
Yeah, like today's recipe that you saw, completely made up in my head on the spot.
I wouldn't even think of crab meat or
Goes well, no?
sausages.
All of it goes well.
Yeah, or like grated sausages. I guess that was.
That's an Instagram recipe that I saw. Then I tried it 2-3 days ago. It came out so good, and I wanted to make her try it, and I needed something crispy, and so it all worked out well.
Good one this time actually, but I'm gonna win the next challenge, whatever that is.
Rigging it.
Anyway, so we're gonna finish this off and chill, like I said, and I will see you guys we will see you guys next time. So till then, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and we'll see you guys next time. There was no volume.
Doesn't matter. They could all hear me.
They can't.
They can.
No, there was no volume.
They can.
There was no volume.
Should play the video.